Hello everyone, I'm Arima Khanam and welcome back to Balaji Online Classes. I'm once again here to illustrate the next lesson, that is lesson number 5, pronouns. Students, you have already studied in your previous classes what are pronouns. Pronouns क्या होते हैं? Pronouns are words that are used in place of noun to avoid repetition of words. जब हम noun की जगह पर कोई वर्ड यूज करते हैं टू अवॉइड रेपिटेशन, दैट इज कॉल्ड प्रोनाउन. ये सब आप जानते हैं. इन दिस लेसन वी विल बी स्टडिंग अबाउट डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ प्रोनाउंस. You have already studied these different types of pronouns in your previous classes as well. The first one is the personal pronoun, the next one is the reflexive and emphatic pronoun we'll be studying, then the possessive pronoun, relative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, indefinite and distributive pronoun, and the last one is the demonstrative pronoun. आप सभी जानते होंगे क्योंकि आपने अपनी previous class में personal pronoun पढ़ा है, interrogative, you have studied about relative, reflexive, demonstrative, but in this class you will be studying more about it. You will be studying about emphatic pronouns, you will be studying about indefinite and distributive pronouns also. So let's proceed. What are personal pronouns? Personal pronoun क्या होते हैं? We use personal pronouns in place of the person or people that we are talking about. जब हम किसी के बारे में बात करते हैं तब हम personal pronoun यूज करते हैं. इसमें 3 persons होते हैं. The first person, the speaker, the second person, the listener, and the third person about or to whom we are referring, or about whom the thing is spoken of. You can see in the green portion in your book, this one. You have studied this in your 5th, 6th and 4th standard also, but let's revise it and let's know more about personal pronoun. The number is given. It can be in singular like I, me, I, you, he, she, it. These are singular one, and there is the first person, the second person, and the third person. For the first person, I, because I am the speaker. The person who is listening is the listener. The second person, you. It can be singular as well as plural. Then the third person, he, she, and it. That is, it can be a male, it can be a female, or it can be neuter as well. The genders you all know. Then comes the plural one. First person, male or female, it can be we. Singular में I होता है, and in plural it will be we. The second person, it can be male as well as female. You. You can be plural as well as singular. The third person, male, female, or neuter. The gender they are saying, it can be 3 of them. And they is used for that. What will be the object of I? It will be me. For you, it will be you. For he, him, she, her, it, we, us, you, they, and them. Now comes the next pronoun we will study, that is reflexive and emphatic pronoun. Reflexive क्या होता है? जो reflect करते हैं when like I am talking about myself. तो जो myself word है that is reflexive. I am reflecting myself. Or if I am talking about her or she, herself, themselves, yourself, ourselves, these are all reflexive pronouns. Let's read the examples. I cut my hair myself. For I, we will use myself. For we will use ourselves. As you can see in the personal pronoun, there are subjects and objects given. For I, me will become myself as reflexive. You is the subject and the object will be also you. That will become yourself. You will have to see whether it is singular or plural. Because for plural you will say yourselves, and for singular you will say yourself. He, him. Him is the object, and in a reflexive pronoun it will become himself, and so on. Now let's know about the emphatic pronouns. When reflexive pronouns are used for emphasis, they are called emphatic pronoun. For example, I myself cut my hair. This is the emphatic. In the first one, as reflexive, you read, I cut my hair myself. Here the myself word is reflexive, but in the next one, I myself cut my hair. Here the myself is emphatic. It is emphasizing. They themselves suggest this restaurant. They themselves. Just after the subject comes the pronoun. That will be the emphatic pronoun. But जब हम सब्जेक्ट को पहले रखते हैं एंड द प्रोनाउन कम्स at the end, that will be the reflexive pronoun. You just need to remember this. Now the next one is possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns are what? It shows belongings and possession. Ki what things belongs to whom. When we want to show possession, we use possessive pronouns. For example, these are my spectacles. These spectacles are mine. Mine is what? Possessive pronoun. Those are your slippers. Those are yours. Yours is what? Possessive pronouns. Her, hers. His. They, theirs. And our, ours. These are all possessive. These words shows possession or belongings. Now the next one is relative pronouns. A relative pronoun relates a clause to a noun used earlier. The clause is a subordinate clause and is usually introduced by the relative pronoun. So let's read some example of relative pronoun and understand. I like rasgulla. Rasgulla is a popular sweet. I like rasgulla, which is a popular sweet. So the word which you are using, that is the relative pronoun. You are relating it. So the word which will be used. You are relating to what? The rasgulla. We are looking for a teacher. The teacher should speak Marathi. These two sentences, how will you join them? By using relative pronouns. We are looking for a teacher who speaks Marathi. The word who is the relative pronoun. There is a box given on page number 31. You can see refers to people, refers to thing, the subject form, the object form and the possessive form. The subject form who, it will become which and that in the when we refers to things. Objects whom, then also you will use which and that, and possessive form whose. Now the next pronoun we are going to study is interrogative pronouns. Interrogative means what? Interrogate to ask something या किसी से questioning करना, that is called interrogation, or from that interrogation word comes interrogative pronouns. So interrogative में obviously you will be using WH words probably, that is who, whom, whose, which, how, what. These are all the interrogative words, WH words you will be using as interrogative pronouns. The pronouns used to ask questions are called interrogative pronouns. जब कोई प्रोनाउन क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं या कुछ सवाल करते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड इंट्रोगेटिव प्रोनाउंस. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हु इज द कल्प्रिट. कल्प्रिट कौन है? तो हु जो है वो बता रहा है क्योंकि हमें नाम नहीं पता है, वी डोंट नो द नेम, सो वी आर आस्किंग. द हु वर्ड इज यूज्ड, दैट इज द इंट्रोगेटिव प्रोनाउन. whom should I speak, or who is this bag, whose is this bag, which is your car, what does he do. These words are the interrogative pronouns used in the sentences. Now comes the indefinite pronouns. What are indefinite pronouns? Read the sentences. There are examples given. First we will read them and then we will understand what are indefinite pronouns. For example, one should do one's best. One, we don't know whom we are referring to. So that person should do his best. He should do his best. One should do one's best. None of these shirt is nice. Many among the group do not speak Hindi. Somebody has taken my pen. The word in italics, that means in your book you will see, are pronouns that stand in place of an undefined person or thing. Yeah, as I told you, one should do one's best. We don't know about whom we are talking. Or none of these shirts are good. कौन सी shirts नहीं अच्छी? We don't know about it. Many among the group do not know to speak Hindi. Many whom we are referring to, we don't know their name, we don't know their identity, so we don't know. They are undefined persons, so it is indefinite pronoun. The next one is distributive pronouns. What do you mean by distributive pronoun? Let's read the example. 13 children came for the party. I gave each a chocolate. Either of these shirts can be bought for Nitin. Neither is very good picture. The word each, either, neither, as I used in the examples, these refers to one thing, that thing at a time. These refers to one thing at a time and are called distributive as it distributes. Distributive pronouns are always singular. ये हमेशा singular होते हैं. जैसे हम लोग कहते हैं everyone has come to the party. Everyone word is singular. It is considered singular, so we use singular verb with it, as everyone has come to the party. Everyone is eager to know about the subject. So with these words we will always use singular verb also. Now the next one is the last one, demonstrative pronouns, as you have already studied in your previous class. That is this, that, these, those are the demonstrative words and they are used as demonstrative pronouns in the sentences. For example, this is the book I was talking about. So the word this is the demonstrative pronoun. That is the red fort. We are referring at a distance place, that is we are referring to that place, और जो चीज दूर होती है उसको हम that कहते हैं. The thing which is near to us, we will say this. We will use this word, this pronoun. So if the things are plural, we will say these, and if the things at a distance are plural, we will say those. So I hope you must have understood the lesson very well. These are very easy. You have already studied in your junior classes as well. So students, I request everyone not to lose the books of your previous classes. Keep them with yourselves, so that if you have any doubt or any query, you can revise through those books. Please keep all your grammar books with you and don't miss them. So you will never face any problem in your language. And please do the exercises after downloading it from School Mitra, and do it the same way as it is done in the PDFs, and take care of yourself and study well. Bye bye.